going to be first second favorite set. Oh, he undershoots the dismount. He has the honor of becoming the 1,000th competitor slash 1,000th runner on this course. It's Weapon Matt, making his second appearance. He made his debut in the last tournament under the name P17. Here he is, Sakeshi. Veteran on Ninja Warrior Halo. Let's see if he becomes a veteran on Ninja Warrior Roblox. As he clears stage 1 with just under 19 seconds left. Welcome back to Ninja Warrior of Roblox. Last time we started the course's 13th tournament, where the first 35 competitors took on stage 1. Out of those 35, only one could defeat the first stage. Now today the next 30 competitors will have their shot at stage 1. They consist of more newcomers, regulars, and the first few of our many veterans. Some of this mixture consists of competitors who are returning after a pretty long hiatus. Let's see how these 30 do as we head down to the course where the competition is about to continue. Kicking off today's episode is returning competitor Zakadu 2010, making his third appearance. He's never failed the first obstacle, though in the last tournament he failed the rolling boulder. Come on, Captain Melonhead, get going. There he goes. Took about 9 seconds for him to realize that the lamps lit up and that he had to get moving. But anyway, passed it nicely. Once again, not failing the first obstacle. Alright, this is the obstacle that took him on the last turn. Can he get past it? Yes, he can. Very nicely done. On to hanging orbs. He hasn't beaten this before yet, but he has. He's beaten the obstacles that have beaten him in the past. And he's passed the conveyor descent. This is the personal best. Alright, now for the jumping spider. Can he handle this? Yes, he does! Alright! Getting up the jumping spider nicely!
30 seconds.
And he's past it. He's still got time for the bungee bridge now. Well, third cord. Oh, and he gets tripped up on the fourth cord and he's out. But it's still a personal best for him, so it's good enough. Next up is guest 31335, also making his third appearance. Got a personal best in the last tournament, which was getting all the way to the rolling boulder. And after all that winning to get started, he slips on the first step. How disappointing. Next up is the True Creeper DJ 101, who is also making his third appearance. Like S31335, which I failed to talk about, he made his debut in Tournament 9, and made a return in the last tournament. Ooh, almost looked like he nudged through the pillar. On to the rumble now, dropped his stuff, and it looked like his tail was wanting to take on the rolling boulder. But it can't. Tails are not allowed to compete on this course. Why? Because they cheat. They are cheaters. That's why we humans don't have them. Let's watch out for them. Even though I left to have myself. Alright, he's on to the jumping spider now. Figuring where to go, I'll figure where to go. He failed the more difficult version of this obstacle in his debut. But in terms of how far he's gotten, this is the personal best. Which was short-lived. He slipped on the jumping spider again. Anyway, now is Ninja Warrior Dude 579 making his fourth appearance. In 2 of his last 3 appearances, he's failed the second obstacle twice. The furthest he's gotten was the third obstacle in Tournament 11. However, in his first 2 appearances, the obstacle he's failed on both times with the hanging orbs. Last time he failed the rolling boulder, not the rolling pokeball, which he's failed again. Oh well. Better luck next time. Now we're on to Lazy Bum 123, making his 9th appearance. He's competed in every tournament since his debut in Tournament 5. He hasn't get past the first obstacle much, but it's a somewhat big accomplishment when he does. Oh, almost got slipped up on the pillar. Ooh, almost. He barely avoided touching the water there. But again, he's past the dough pillar. And he's passed the rolling boulder very nicely. It's a somewhat big accomplishment when he does get past the first obstacle, like in the last tournament where he got to the butterfly one and failed it. Oh, Orbs, he's passed it! He's done it! Laserman 1, 2, 3 has gone past the third obstacle! But he's still got a personal best, so that's good enough. Hey! Next up is II Savage Guard, newcomer, who I think is a skateboarder, but I'm not too sure. Well, anyway, now he's taking on the course, and slips up on the fourth step. Bad luck to him. Next up is Rhombahedrons, making his fourth appearance. Hi, Rom. He was waving to us. Last time he got a personal best, making it to the jumping spider, and it looks like he's suffering a little bit of lag. Last time he failed the jumping spider in the last tournament, it was the fifth obstacle, as opposed to the fourth obstacle in tournament 11. That was the jumping spider then, and he failed it. What the heck? Huh. He cleared the rolling boulder. It looks like he got launched all the way to, like, the end of the obstacle and near the start of the hanging orbs. Can't do it this time? No, he can't. Goes too far forward on that fourth obstacle, which caused him to fail the jump to the fifth orb. Next up is newcomer 8 Adam One Last Shot. One last shot at what? Being a... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Anyway, here he is. Doing the, dome pillar nicely. Slow and steady winning the race here. And he's passed it. Now he has his shot at the rolling boulder. Very nicely, gotten it rolling. Can he get past it? No, he can't. Goes too far forward and he's out. Squirrel! Oh, that's right, there's a dog up next. It is Scooby-Doo of Roblox, formerly known as CC4Me1234567, making his sixth appearance. In his last appearances, he's failed the first obstacle, but this time he does. Maybe that's why he's taking a break from solving mysteries, being Scooby-Doo now, so that he reclaim his reputation of getting past the first obstacle. Ooh, nice save. In his last three appearances, he's failed the first obstacle, but in his first two appearances, he's gotten to at least the third obstacle. He's getting back to that reputation today, and it's short-lived. Pulled her on by getting too close to that fourth orb, causing him to shade the jump to the fifth orb. Now we're on to Blue Sonic 123, making his third appearance, as he's one of the few who's officially returned after a long hiatus! And he can't make it count, or remember one. He makes a long return only to fail the first obstacle. Now we're on to Gunner 19479, making his seventh appearance, who achieved a personal best in the last tournament. Nowhere near that point this time around, failing the dome pillar. Last time he failed the jumping spider. Anyway, and now we're on to Ballistics Gaming, who is doing a 360 at the start. I like that snake he's wearing. That must be his pet snake. Well, he's allowed to have that on so long as the snake does not interfere or help him clear in any way. Anyway, onto one roller. Nudges it a bit to get it rolling. And he gets it rolling nicely.
Disqualified!
No, 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 no! He touched one of the stoppers on the rolling boulder. That's resulted in disqualification. I don't think he's realized yet that he's been disqualified. Well, now he does, but he's still taking on anyway. But it's over for him. Alright, now we're on to Suicune Player, making his second appearance. He made his debut in the last tournament, making it to the jumping spider. And he doesn't get anywhere near that close this time around. Disappointing. Now we're on to the Sonic DJ ZZ, or Sonic DJs, I don't know how you pronounce it, I don't care right now, who is making his fourth appearance, and he's formerly known as Sonic DJ 58A. One thing to know that like top competitor Faripu, since Sonic's debut, he didn't start off very strong. But like Faripu has greatly improved since then, and he's having a hard time getting the bowler rolling. Come on, dude. There he goes. Anyway, he's greatly improved since his debut, and has gone at least one step further in his appearances to follow. Facing us while doing the Hanging Orbs, that's the first. Like in his last appearance, where he nearly completed Stage 1, going through some nice conveyor sim, by the way. And like in his last appearance, he nearly completed Stage 1, but got caught up in the warped wall and the Tarzan ropes, causing him to time up. However, like Faripu ended up clear— What the heck? He just went through the punchy bridge fast. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go fast nicely. And he's passed the warp wall in one go. Last time it took him 4 attempts to get up it.
30 seconds.
Can he clear? I mean, Faripu managed to clear Stage 1 in his fourth appearance. Can Sonic do the same on his fourth appearance? It's looking like it. He's got plenty of time. On the vine, climbing up it fast and smoothly. Alright! And he's done it! He's gonna clear the first stage with... Any second now.
10 seconds. Stage 1 complete.
There he goes. He finally manages to push the button with just under 8.5 seconds left. And Sonic DJ has punched his ticket to the second stage. It didn't look like he was going to get to that point as he had a hard time getting the bowler rolling first time, but eventually did. Wins smooth and steady throughout the conveyor descent. Smooth and steady wins the race there. Blazed through the bungee bridge. I think that's the fastest anyone's done it so far. Got the warp wall in 1 as opposed to doing it 4 in the last tournament. Blazed up the vine climb and cleared after getting the button, well, mainly because he had a hard time getting the button working. But he's punched his ticket to the second stage, and we'll see how he does at that point in a future episode. Well done, dude. Well done. Following his success, 3 more competitors took on the course. First was Lock1999, who unfortunately had bad luck on the hanging orbs again. Next was newcomer GRXM, who started off okay, but got caught up on the warped wall for a while. He eventually got up it, but by the time he did, his time was almost up. And it definitely did run out when he got somewhat stuck climbing up the vine climb, and ended up timing up on the first stage. And that was it. Sad. But then after that, newcomer James Part was up and did much better, blazing through stage 1 and punching his ticket to stage 2, becoming the 3rd competitor overall to clear stage 1, with currently the fastest time of this episode. Not overall, actually, obviously. Alright, next up is Asakazuma, one of the few veterans competing in this tournament. This is his 5th appearance. He last appeared in tournament 11, failing the rolling boulder, but this time failing on the dome pillar, slipping up on the 3rd step. Well, still don't have it this time. Next up is veteran Kenji Takahashi, making his 7th appearance. In the last tournament, he failed the rolling boulder, which was the earliest he's ever failed stage 1, since his spinning bridge fail in tournament 10. Alright, rolling boulder, can he get his revenge on it? Yes, he does! Finally passed that, now for the rest of the stage 1. Starting with the hanging orbs, passed it nicely, conveyor descent. And he's passed it. Now for the jumping spider. Can he handle this? Come on. What? What? What was that?
Stop laughing!
Okay, I'll stop. Jeez, calm down. Alright, moving on. Next up is Ecardus, or Icardus, how some of you have been trying to correct me on that. This is his 12th appearance on the course. He's competed in every tournament since his debut in Tournament 2. But in all of his appearances, he's never gotten past the first 5th obstacle of stage 1, despite his experience. And obviously it's varied, throughout the tournaments. Uh-oh. Did he touch one of the stoppers? Well, there's no signal from the judges, so he's allowed to keep going. Still nothing. Oh, this would suck if he cleared, or at least got a personal best, only to find out that he probably did touch any of the stoppers on the rolling boulder. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, so I guess this counts as a conveyor descent fail. Now we're on to veteran Furisu Kodo, making his 5th appearance. Like Kenji, he had his earliest fail in stage 1 ever in the last tournament, failing the rolling boulder. Well, now he has a shot at revenge on it. Can he do it? Rolling nicely, and he's passed it. Suffering from a little bit of lag, but doesn't seem to hurt him. Taking orbs. And he's passed that quickly. Well done. Alright. Slow and steady through the conveyor descent. Now he takes on the jumping spider. Kenji didn't even get a chance to make the jump to it. Risuko's not making that same mistake. He's on it. And crawling through it nicely. Now he has his shot at the bungee bridge. Very smooth. I'm caught up on a few of the bungees. Oh. And he's passed it. Now for the warped wall. Can he get up this? Yes, he does, and he does so in 1. Well done. Now for the flying chute.
30 seconds.
He's on it nicely, prepared to make the jump. He's caught that it, and he's passed the flying chute. Now for the vine climb. 1 obstacle awaits him to his return to the second stage, or from his return to the second stage, whatever. Climbs up it nicely, and he clears the first stage.
Stage 1 complete.
With just under 13 seconds left. That's the fastest clear so far today. Bye-bye. Yep. not really much else to say. He pretty much went nicely throughout each of the obstacles. Took his time preparing to jump for the jumping spider. Got a warp wall in one. Started up at the bottom of the vine climb, but climbed up it nicely. And cleared the first stage, which currently the fastest time of the episode, not the fastest overall. Now go on and commit suicide. Alright, bye-bye. Now we're on to regular G-Man 992421, making his third appearance. He failed the rolling boulder in the last tournament. On his debut tournament 11, he made it to the jumping spider. So it was a step backwards. 2 step backwards, whatever. Oh, did he touch the water? Oh, it looked like he touched the water. Well, there's no signal from the judges, so he's out to keep going. What the? Well, it doesn't matter now. That's gonna be a rolling boulder fail. So I guess you could say he went out in a flash. Alright, let's watch the bad taste of that bad joke out with our next competitor, Tyler Roberts 928, formerly known as Coffee Mug 20013, who is making his 4th appearance, and he's passed the dome pillar very nicely. He's got his swag on, so he's hoping that this and a name change will do much better this time around. And so far he's making it happen. He's past the hanging orbs. Now for the conveyor sync, can he get past this? No, he can't. His swag and name change weren't good enough this time. Maybe better luck next time. Now we're on to an epic Reshiram, or Reshiram. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I pronounce it Reshiram. This is his 7th appearance. In his last 2 appearances, he's failed the jumping spider. If he can get to it and get past it this time, it'll be a personal best for him. Rolling boulder, very nice. Caught it at the right time as it was hitting the bottom. Hanging orbs now. Passed it nicely. Now for the conveyor sync. Can he get past this? Yes. Now for the jumping spider. He failed this in his last 2 appearances. Can he get past it this time? He's up on it. Doing it sideways, not recommended, but he's making it work. Nope. Oh, and he skips the last step on the jumping spider. Now up for the bungee bridge. Oh. Uh-oh, he's a bit tangled up on that second to last bungee. But he recovers. And he's cleared the bungee bridge. Now he faces the warp wall.
30 seconds.
And he's up it in 1! Is this a turn where an epic Sheriff finally clears stage 1? He's got a lot of time left. Alright. Past the flying chute, 1 obstacle awaits him. Can he do it? Climb, Mr. Epic, climb! He's climbing.
10 seconds.
Klaxon sounds, but he's gonna clear the first stage!
Stage 1 complete.
He does it with exactly 7 seconds left. Press the button, then manage to step on the finish line. And he's cleared the first stage for the first time in 7 appearances. Look at that again, he jumped off nicely on the rolling boulder. Catch it nicely. Does the jumping spider sideways, but he makes it work. Got a bit tangled up a bit on the bungee bridge, but recovered and managed to clear it. Got the warp wall in 1. Climbed on the vice climb. Well, pretty slow, but he still managed to get up it. And Punch is taking the 2nd stage, with currently the slowest time, but he's on the 2nd stage. Well done, Epic. You earned it. We'll see you in a future episode. Woo! We're already 18.5 minutes into this, and we're not done. There are still 6 runners left to go today. Will any of them end up joining the 5 who cleared stage 1 so far? We'll find out shortly, probably. Well, let's head down to the course once more today to see how they do. One of the final 6 is returning competitor J-Man Star 33, who made his debut in the last tournament and made it all the way to the Tarzan ropes. He was so close, only to slip up there. Oh, doesn't get anywhere close to that this time. Major step backwards. No, stage 1 clear for you, J-Man. Now we're on to Nice Cat 920, newcomer. There he goes. For a so-called cat, you're going pretty slow. You have pretty slow cat-like reflexes. There he goes. Now he's picking up speed. I don't know what he was doing, twiddling his thumbs or paws or whatever you want. Taking his time. He's finally passed it. Took him about a little over 21 seconds to get past that. He's got to play through the rest of the obstacles if he hopes to clear stage 1. For newcomer runs, and does not count as a bonus run, not count as bonus runs, and he's out. Making his return to the course is veteran Chubbs26. Chubbs26 is a veteran on this course who was one of the 15 competitors to have competed in the very first tournament. On his debut, he was one of the many to clear Stage 1, only to later be a victim of the then infamous swapped salmon ladder. Since then, he's had mixed results on this course, which a majority of them have seen him fail Stage 1. The last time he ever saw the second stage was in Tournament 3, where he achieved his personal best by getting to the third stage. And the last time we ever saw Chubbs compete on this course was in Tournament 10, where he went out early on the step pillar, just like he did in Tournament 6. Now after a 3-tournament hiatus, does he still have what it takes to go far and show us why he's a veteran? Or will he suffer yet another early exit? We'll find out shortly. Here he is, Chubbs 26. Competed in the first 6 tournaments, took a break, returned to Tournament 8, took another break, returned to Tournament 10, and now he's back after 3 tournaments. Cleared the dome pillar, which I think is more difficult than the step pillar, but that's just me. On throwing bowler. Oh, gets too far forward and he's out. Bad luck, Chubbs, but it was still a good try. From one veteran to another, next is Flying Pugs, making his 12th appearance. He's desperately wanting to get back to the second stage, just like he did in his early days. Well, to have a shot, he'll have to at least get past his current nemesis, the Hanging Orbs. It's been his downfall in 2 of his last 3 appearances, that being Tournament 10 and the last tournament. Tournament 11 he didn't get that obstacle. Hanging Orbs, and he's past it! He's conquered his nemesis! Only to make a new one in the conveyor descent. No Stage 2 for you this time. From one pug to another, now we're on to regular Nice Pug, who, like Blue Sonic 123, is the last competitor this episode who's making an official return after a long hiatus. The last time we saw Nice Pug was on his debut in Tournament 5. Or rather, the last time we saw him that wasn't a bonus run was in Tournament 5, where he failed the long-retired Danger Club in Stage 1. Nice save on Rolling Bowler, by the way. Now he's on to the conveyor descent. Oh, already on conveyor descent. Alright. His long-awaited return to the course is a big one. He's achieved a personal best. And going faster than the jumping spider. Alright. This is looking good for him. Oh, getting caught up on the bungee bridge. Uh-oh. He's caught up on that 3rd set of bungees. Can he recover? Uh-oh, this is hurting his time. Come on, dude. Can you recover? Oh, no, we can't. He's tripped up on the 3rd set of bungees and he's out. Bad luck. Well, he came back with a bang. There. Anyway, last runner of the day is Sasuke Ninja Warrior, making his 3rd appearance. He was one of the 9 to clear Stage 1 in the last tournament. Let's even get far again. No, he can't. It's a huge step backwards from his last performance. Look at the replay. He was going fine throughout the dome pillar, but it looked like he was going for a running jump to the pillar, only to wait a little too late, causing him to slip off the 5th step. Bad luck. Well, before we wrap up today's episode, it's time to look at the... I said that too soon, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, quick honorable mention, we have Nice Pug, who is getting caught up on the 3rd set of bungees. But the Warrior Wipeout goes to G-Man 992421 for 1, appearing to have touched the water at the end of the dome pillar, and 2, for his rapid railing off the track fail on the rolling boulder. Alright, well that puts an end to today's episode. We had 30 more competitors take 1, we've had 65 so far running Stage 1, and only 5 of them managed to clear Stage 1. 4 of them cleared today, joining Ninja for Win 64, and for the 3rd term in a row, we have at least 1 newcomer advancing to the 2nd stage. And next time we will see 25 more competitors take on Stage 1. They consist of a mixture of newcomers, or rather experienced and inexperienced competitors, let's go with that, some of which, like in today's episode, are competitors making a return after a brief hiatus, not nearly as long as compared to today's episode. You don't want to miss the next episode to see how they do, which will be next time on Ninja Warrior Roblox. I'll see you all at that point. Bye-bye for now.